Somewhere in Japan, a conversation is going on.
あれから平井部長と急に連絡が取れなくなっちゃって。友和さんも随分心配していました。
私もやめ方がやめ方だったからね。みっともなくて。それにこんな形で君と再会なんて恥ずかしい限りだよ。
Mr. Hirai, her former boss. In the past, he had been someone she admired for his fairness, guidance, and willingness to help when she was just starting out. And now, he had left the company, and along with that came financial struggles.
あれからなかなか仕事に就けなくてね。とうとう貯金も底をついてしまったんだ。それで困り果てて。
Tina listened carefully. She remembered how, years ago, he had stood up for her in a challenging work situation, helping her navigate it with dignity and confidence. Those moments had left a mark on her, and now, seeing him in a difficult place, she felt a quiet but clear sense of wanting to return that kindness.
女房の実家が田舎で手広く養鶏場を経営しててね。そこでみんなで暮らすって。
そうなんですか。
Without hesitation, Tina offered to help by lending him a small amount of money.
大丈夫です。
She made it clear that she didn't see it as a burden. It was simply her way of showing appreciation for the support he had once given her. Her voice was calm, her tone reassuring. Hirai seemed surprised, but also deeply moved. After a moment, he agreed, promising he would repay her when things improved.
A さん、本当にありがとう。必ず返しに行くから。じゃあ。
はい、失礼します。
That evening, Tina sat down with her husband to share what had happened.
マジかよ。
ごめんね。友和に相談もしないで。
リアは人がいいからな。でもさ、そのお金もう戻ってこないと思った方がいいよ。
え、どうして？
だからさ、人にお金を貸すときはあげたと思った方がいいってそういうことだよ。
何それ？
多分借金はそれだけじゃないだろうし、知り合いからお金を借りるような人はさ、周りに他に借金しまくってるよ。
そんな、それじゃ部長さんは返すつもりないのに借りたってこと？
いや、だからさ、借りた時は返すつもりがあってもだんだん首が回らなくなってそういうことだよ。
部長さんはそんな悪い人じゃないわ。
まあそうだけどさ、部長には散々世話になったし、まあいいんじゃないか。
Tina's husband worried it might take long to recover the money, thinking of their finances. She valued gratitude over numbers, seeing the help as repaying past kindness. Ending the talk, she felt at peace, believing sincere acts of kindness create ripples beyond what's immediately seen. And so, months slipped by, and the rhythm of everyday life continued. The money was no longer on her mind. What remained was the quiet satisfaction of knowing she had done something she believed was right. About a year later, Tina was tidying the living room when the sound of the doorbell broke the quiet. She wiped her hands on a towel and opened the door, and there he was. Mr. Hirai stood outside, dressed neatly, a calm smile on his face. He held a small envelope in his hand. She welcomed him in, offering tea as they sat in the living room.
ほんとそれがあった。 すっかり遅くなっちゃって。
部長さん、いいんです。私、部長は必ず約束守る人だって信じてましたから。
He explained that after a long period of uncertainty, he had managed to find steady work again. It hadn't been easy, but each small step forward had given him the confidence to keep going. He thanked her sincerely for what she had done a year earlier. It may not have seemed like much to you, he said, but in that moment, it gave me hope. I was in a place where I felt alone, and your gesture reminded me that people still believed in me. That made all the difference. Tina listened, moved by the honesty in his voice. She realized that this meeting wasn't just about the money. It was about connection, about how a single moment of kindness could reach further than she had imagined.
受け取ったらさっさと返されると思ってたよ。
そんな。
Her husband came home a little later that day, and she shared the news with him. This time, his expression softened. He admitted that he had been cautious before because he worried about disappointment. But seeing how things had turned out, he acknowledged that trust, when given wisely, could lead to beautiful outcomes. They spent the rest of the evening talking, not about numbers or debts, but about the value of showing up for people in their time of need. For both of them, it became a moment of shared understanding that helping others doesn't just benefit the person receiving. It also deepens the bonds between those who give and those who witness the giving. In that moment, Tina realized something she hadn't put into words before. Kindness doesn't have to be grand or dramatic to matter. Sometimes, it's the small, quiet gestures that give someone the courage to take their next step. She realized that kindness isn't about certainty. It's about intention. And in doing so, she had planted a seed that took time to grow, but eventually blossomed into trust, gratitude, and mutual respect. Her husband, too, saw the situation in a new light. Over a cup of tea, they spoke about how different their perspectives had been in the beginning, his cautiousness, her openness, and how both had value. Caution could protect, but openness could inspire. Together, they came to see that the best decisions often came from a balance of both. The lesson, she realized, wasn't about lending money. It was about offering hope. These things, though small, can mean far more than we think. She also understood the importance of trust, because when trust is placed in the right moments and with the right people, it doesn't just help them. It strengthens the one who gives it too. Tina felt a quiet pride, not just in what she had done, but in how the experience had brought her and her husband closer together. It had given them both a story they would carry forward, one they could share with others as a reminder that kindness matters, always. Tina and her husband shared a quiet understanding, strengthened by a memory that reflected their shared values. Her experience with Mr. Hirai became a story she told when others questioned whether helping was worth the risk. It resonated because it spoke to a universal truth. Anyone can choose kindness regardless of their situation. Tina realized that kindness is more than a gift to the recipient. It's also a gift to yourself. It shapes character, nurtures empathy, and connects you deeply to the human experience. Helping others, whether through time, skills, resources, or encouragement, can create an impact far greater than you might see. The ripple effect of a kind act can travel farther than you'll ever know. And when kindness is guided by wisdom and trust, its reach can extend beyond a single individual, transforming the spirit of a household. For Tina and her husband, this truth became part of their daily lives. They learned that the power to uplift others is something we all hold, a choice we can make every day. In the end, kindness isn't just an action. It's a legacy that shapes lives including your own.